like-minded if we could, but that's not the case. The winds will turn, don't be concerned. I can when we in the same place, and we don't pull them both ways. We can do it, we can do it. I know we'll find the maybe I never knew what I really wanted. But looking back, I can see it's all clear. I'm still a kid trying to act like they all taught me, but nothing makes sense anymore. Oh, it hurts to grow up, 'cause nothing makes sense anymore. The moonlight shines so bright. I wish that I could close my eyes and drift into a comforting sleep as I lie here beneath my sheets, thinking about what could have been and all the moments that I've missed. But one thing that I'm sure of is that you are the one, the only one for me. It's hard to sleep at night. I lie here waiting for the sunrise while I'm contemplating my life, and I still can't close my eyes, thinking about what could have been and the moments that I missed. But one thing that I'm sure of is that you are the one, the only one for me. I do worry over every situation, the feel of desperation. All that matters now is that I really know that you are the one, the only one for me. Only one for you are the one, the only one. Lost my ways, no words to say. You're on my mind, and time flies by. I'm cutting down the wires, I'm feeling kinda tired. I think I lost myself, I think I lost it all. You know it's true, I've been thinking about you. You made me feel so safe right when you told me you were mine. But I'm too late, I can't undo my mistakes. The time's run out and I'm left standing wet here in the rain. The same cloud hanging over my head. God, I wish you were here to save me from myself. It feels the same. The days goes on, but that's okay. Why can't you stay right here with, I said right here with me. I'm cutting down the wires, I know I'm really tired. I think I lost myself, I think I lost it all. You know it's true, I've been thinking about you. You made me feel so safe right when you told me you were mine. But I'm too late, I can't undo my mistakes. The time's run out and I'm left standing wet here in the rain. The same cloud hanging over my head. God, I wish you were here to save me from myself. You know it's true. You know it's true. I keep thinking about you. I can't get you out my head. I think you stole my soul. Shadows creeping everywhere. Want you here so badly. I can't get you out my head. I think you stole my soul. Shadows creeping everywhere. I want you here. You know it's true. I've been thinking about you. You just forget about tomorrow. Yeah, should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again? Every time, call you mine, think about you every time. I remember what you never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah. I always knew that this would happen. Yeah, you would find a new distraction. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Can we let go of tomorrow? Yeah, you never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. Think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah.